This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
A social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
That's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion? Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. Akechi and Kasumi. How do you know? Nothing gets by me. I own this place, remember? I guess I was going here and jump by looking at the tables. Alright, T. Oh my god, so many people want to hang out. Mishima. You got Hifumi, exams. Want to study together? No. And Hifumi. We're almost done with Mishima's, right? I don't know, he said 6, not even close. We haven't had that with Soldier in a long time though. Oh, dang it, wrong buttons. And it's still not gonna go up, what the heck? I don't know, we're gonna get anything from Hifumi. Trying to find out backup members, the Joker down to the enemy. Gonna hang out with Hifumi again.
Nice. Oh?
Thank you for shaking my hand. I'm never gonna wash it.
Huh?
Please wash it. Can't believe that you're already here in a church. I read on the internet that you pray to a god for victory. Is that true? No. Can I take a selfie with you and post it online? Sorry, I've been turning down all such requests. By the way, is it true that you're trying to become a professional shogi player? Oh, nothing's been opportunity for you to qualify. You'll be the first woman to pass the 3rd Dan Liege. I really believe in you. Thank you very much.
Good evening.
Men like that approach me all the time. At first I thought you were one of them. I really must apologize for being rude to you. It bothers me when people make such a big fuss over me. Considering that the priest is doing for me is great favor by letting me play here. You see, he's my shogi friend. And he's very kind. He once told me that he wants to become a professional player. And he doesn't laugh at my embarrassing habit when we play together.
Oh.
So I did the photo shoot. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. Did you see it? It was called The Venice of Shogi. No, I didn't. That's quite the headline. It certainly is. It's not an excuse, but the editorial staff came up with the title on their own. Ever since I won the female shogi league, I've been getting a lot of attention. I just figured I could contribute to the shogi road. Besides, my mother seemed to be very happy. Whenever I win, she rejoiced as if her own victory. So I want to live up to her expectation she has for me. However, she has been overzealous lately. She set up the interview and photo shoot. It's as if she wants to be the manager of a celebrity. You don't enjoy it? No, to be honest, but it's alright.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I should be teaching you how to play instead of talking about my mother. Today I'll be showing you something very practical. It's a tactic for using the reverse pawns you take it from your opponent in a more efficient way. Nevertheless, I apologize. You're such a good listener. I feel at ease speaking with you. Aside from the priest, you're actually the first person I've spoken about to my mother.
Alright.
Now then, I will instruct you while we play.
Look forward to it.
Are you ready? Yes, ma'am.
Until next time.
This is Hifumi. I appreciate you spending time with me today. I ended up feeling much better after sharing my concerns with you. But this hardly seems fair. How can I teach you properly when I'm this distressed? No, I don't know which one I should choose. Don't worry about it. No, I must do something for your sake. I did not get any points while hanging out with her. Please allow me to repay you through my lessons. You make for a refreshing opponent somehow. The more we exchange, the more I feel the world is expanding. Teaching you is also a great learning experience for me, as it leads to my deeper understanding for myself. Well then, if you excuse me, I'll see you for our next match. I did not get any points. That's not good. Hey, did you know that there's gonna be a summer festival in Alibaba? A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat such a fatty food when it's hot outside? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot, and then we eat all the meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have a fine beef there? Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are over the news. Yeah, they're already taking off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And we can relate to what they're doing. Punishing corrupted adults is no good to the police. Should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were some in the rumors back then during the business of Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak, crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, the gentleman thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at the picture, Kurusu-kun. This is Goemon. The picture depicts the final moments of Ikishiwaka Goemon. What the heck? Am I already connected? Okay, that was weird.
Do you know the answer?
He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery? Obviously.
This is it.
He has the word thief in it.
Correct.
That's correct. Ishiwaka Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath comes from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing with the poor. Goemon exploits have been documented in many forms of the media like kakibuki and novels.
Nice going!
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government slowly his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made for varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Oh.
It's open.
Oh, Makoto.
Welcome.
She's gonna get counseling from Dr. Aizen. Oh, you're student council president Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was nothing.
I know everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling century can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering that you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still choose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Alright, so I shall. You're sounding more like a counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, expert conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
No, not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. Actually, a bit of a mess and I always have to turn for others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, gathering help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but it's nothing major. I come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially those who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Those who should be protecting me, had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon me saying so, but it seems you've been quiet through a lot. Honestly, only felt like the norm to me. But the lack of adult guardians has been hard for my sister even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
Hey, so...
Not much about my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown to a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
If that's so, and you're doing okay now, is your support system acquainted? It's not as I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon on. Of course, I never think of them as replacement for my father or my sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced. Yet we need to keep pushing our future. Should anything come on that you want help with, I'll be there to support you. Though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you, I appreciate your kind words.
Hey!
We got Ryuji, he wants to hang out. No. Not right now. Whoops. Champs are close. Want to study together? No, Makoto. Although it might make our bond higher. Yusuke. I want to hang out with one of these two. Yusuke or Takami. Let's hang out with Yusuke. Oh wait, or should we go to Mementos? Nah, we could do that later.
Yes.
Let's go, Silver Fun. Museum? He's obviously gonna like it.
Let us head on. Oh?
There are twice as many people here as there have been there as normally. But the white noise caused by the crowd is quite pleasant, to be fair. Helps me honor my senses. If I close my eyes, it's almost as I'm floating through space. There's no sound in space. I'm glad you're enjoying this.
Indeed.
There's much to learn in observing the work of others. Inspiration depends on the state of the observer as well. It is though as art itself is alive. Honestly, I sense something has changed within me due to our visit here. It seems my attitude towards art has shifted in some way. Oh yes, I'd like to show you one of my favorite works. A piece that will make you see something new upon each visit. It's a mirrorsy rare. I look forward to varying what I may glean from it today, too. I hope you feel the same way, Akira.
To tell the truth,
That painting from Renner has actually been made into a statue. That may be more mere replica, but I would like to have it, Akira. A nude statue, thanks. I really appreciate it, Yusuke. Gave me a nude statue.
you're back.
Alright, Kichi wants to hang out again. Mishima stood there. Let's hang out with Kichi. Hello, Kichi.
Hi. Hey.
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
I'm just gonna talk. Yep. And Kichi looks like he's enjoying himself. These discussions seem to be engaging for him. And we're just trying to make sure Akechi has a good time. No, I'm not gonna give him anything. He's not gonna like it. Or maybe he will, but I'm not gonna give it.
I'll see you later.
And now in time for exams. Let's see if we can do well on them.
Yo.
Sup. I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. There's gonna be stuff like kibas, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. Is there nothing but meat? Oh, duh, what else would you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat. Pippi hunt juicy meat. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Is this a new thing, the summer festival? All the news on Kanashiro's has distracted me from studying. So what if she's the honor student? Why would she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know. I heard the fantasies might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was though. Okay, let's see. I could do well on my exams. Oh, this is... Oh shoot, wait, what? What is the 64?
Ooh, we can do
That
this.
sounds about right. Yes, it does. Let's see, an easy question. Explain the origin of Basel. Wait, I think I remember this. This one, right? Yeah, that's the strategist's shoe. Traverse heart, barbarian skull. The head. Yeah, crazy story. That one. Yes, I think you're right. Alright, I got that one.
Yep.
You finished in time. Yay.
Ah, give it up.
Now everyone.
This one.
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued people harness currency in Japan for the first time? A confusion the economy?
Ooh, we can do this.
Okay, I got that one right too. Nice. Not last day now.
Let's get started.
What is the eat for? Okay, raining wishes, raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Wait, what? I don't know.
Ooh, we can do
Oh,
this.
lucky guess. I just saw Demon Gus and I just thought, okay, that just sounded interesting. Oh, I got him all right.
Yep.
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam
Well,
period.
hello.
Must be nice getting perks like that.
I wonder, is Kasumi gonna end up like being hated by the whole school just because she's an honor student? I mean, Makoto's an honor student too, but you don't really see or hear her getting hate. Well, she does something, but not as much. It's usually we've been just hearing Kasumi getting a lot of hate from students. Alright, what does Aizen want?
Hey there.
Well, hello there.
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Yes.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
Oh, really?
There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Alright.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick.
What are you gonna talk about?
It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on. Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met? Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession. Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution. Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive. Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Is he gonna do something about with the Phantom Thieves later on?
Exams are finally over.
Also, unfortunately...
I'm so exhausted.
Okay, unfortunately, I'm gonna end the video off here. So, yeah, we're done with exams. Now it's time for summer vacation. And I think we're gonna go to the firework festival first, then we'll start the summer vacation. And then we look for the next target. So if you enjoyed the video, get a like please, subscribe if you haven't. And jump outside for more Persona 5 Royale videos or any other videos I upload. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you later. Bye.